This Faceless YouTube travel guide channel makes up to $4,000 a month. So in this video, I'll show you how you could easily create videos for a channel like this using AI in under 10 minutes. One of my clients actually followed this exact method and recently got their channels monetized. So the first thing you need to do is get ideas for your video. Now you can go about doing this in 3 different ways. The first way would be coming up with ideas in your own head on places you'd want to create travel guides about, different countries, cities, towns, and then you could simply just write it down in a Google Doc or Notepad, and then you could create videos this way. The second way is by coming on over to ChatGPT and then asking a simple prompt like this: give me 10 video ideas for a travel guide channel, and then hit enter. And now as you can see, it gave us the ideas we could choose from. For example, hidden gems in Paris you've never heard of, or top 10 places to visit in Tokyo, or another one is the best beaches in Philippines, or solo travel tips for women in Bali. As you could see, it's given us great video ideas, and then it's also given an explanation of what you can include in your video. For example, for the solo trips for women in Bali, it says offer safety tips, recommendations, and advice for women traveling solo in Bali. So already you have 10 different ideas you could use, and if you want more, you could simply say give me more, and then it will go ahead to give you even more ideas you could use in your videos. Now the third and final way you can go about getting video ideas is by coming on over to YouTube and finding one of these popular travel pages, and then what you'd want to do is scroll through the channel and see which of the videos that maybe performed well compared to the other videos. So as you can see, 3,000 views, 5,009. If you keep scrolling, you have 13 hair, 47. So this could be a good topic to make a video about right there. It seems to perform way better. Or this one here, 12 best places to visit in Albania. So this is another way you can go about getting ideas for your channel, and in fact seeing which ideas has the high potential of performing well on your channel. So I like this idea of the 12 best places to visit in Albania, so I think I'll create my video about this. But once you have your video idea, the next thing you need to do is actually create the video. In order to do this, you want to come on over to this tool called InVideo AI. You could find the link for it in the description below. Now once on InVideo AI's homepage, what you want to do is at the bottom here where it says workflow and plugins, you want to go ahead to select the one which says YouTube Explainer. And as you can see, it has now opened up this prompt section where you can go ahead to fill in the blanks with the information needed to create your video for you. And this part is very easy to do, so I'll walk you through it. So the first thing you need to do is select how long you'd want your video to be. So as you can see, it gives you many options from 15 seconds to 25 minutes. But if you want it even longer, you could simply type that into the other section over here. But just for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to keep it to a 2-minute long video. And now it says here, give it an engaging topic and things that it should or should not talk about in your video. So you know the title of your video. So in my case, it's the 12 best places to visit in Albania. So I'll simply paste this in, and then I could add more to this prompt if I would want. I recommend you do so. And then next it says add relevant facts and opinions about the video. This is to give it a guide of how you'd want your video to be. So I like to say things like use analogies, and then I'll give it a bit of a guide of the flow I would want from my video. So I'd say mention the place, explain what it is and why someone should visit and what can be done there. And then I'll further say to make the video very informative. Now you can go ahead to add more information or less. Again, it's up to you, but I do recommend the more information you could give this AI, the better and the more unique to yourself your video will be. After this, you want to add in a type of background music. So I'll say upbeat and happy. And then next you want to select the language you'd want your video to be in. Now as you could see, InVideo has many, and I mean many different languages you could choose from. Almost every language. As you can see, there's Arabic, there's Filipino, Bosnian, Turkish, Russian. There's many you could choose from. So if you do want to create your video in maybe your native language or for a specific audience, you can very well do so. But I'm going to keep mine to English. And then next, it's moving on to the settings of the video. The first thing you need to do is the voiceover. So for your voiceover, you need to select the type of person you'd want to give it. So in my case, I'm going to say a male. And then again, there's many options you could choose for the type of voice or accent. So in my case, I want to switch it up. I want to go for something like a young British voice. Then you want to keep this as the narrator. Next, you want to go ahead to select whether you want subtitles or your video or not. I always recommend using them, but there are some instances where it doesn't quite fit the video, but you could always remove it later. So as you can see, there are many options to choose from yet again. These are all features that if you were to do this manually, it would take way longer to do. So I'll go ahead to select this one, which says add caps or titles with a spoken word highlights. And the last 2 settings, you don't have to play with these if you don't want to, but if you want to, you can. So you could say how much iStock you'd want to be used in your video, and you could also say where you'd want the audio, which is the background music of your video, to be taken from. So I like to keep this on YouTube's audio, but again, the choice is up to you. From here, all you need to do is click continue, and now as you can see, the settings have been added into the prompt box. So from here, all you need to do is simply click where it says generate a video, and then next it's going to ask you to further refine who or what your video is for. So in this case, we'd say YouTube as the platform, and then for the look and feel, you could say what you'd want for your video. So I'd like to keep mine as bright, and then for the audience, you'd say who you want your video to be created for. So in my case, it could be either travel enthusiasts, adventure seekers, or culture lovers. I would keep it at travel enthusiasts and then hit continue. And then after this, InVideo AI will go ahead to create the entire video for you. All you need to do from here is just sit back and let it do its job. And then in a few seconds, your video would be completed. So now let's take a look at what this looks like.
Hey there, travel enthusiasts. Today, I'm taking you on a journey to one of Europe's hidden gems, Albania. Here are the top 12 must-visit spots in this amazing country. First up, we have the vibrant capital city, Tirana. Imagine a city blending history with modern life, where colorful buildings line the streets and Skanderbeg Square buzzes with energy. Perfect for exploring museums and enjoying the local cuisine.
I'm actually super impressed with this video. It had engaging stock footage, the background music was just right, the voiceover sounded great. Everything about this video to me seemed quite perfect. What I will recommend though, when you are creating these travel videos, it is good to verify that the images, the stock images that it is showing are accurate. And if you are able to find more accurate footage off of Google, then also it is okay to utilize this. Now, how exactly would you go about putting it into the video? It brings me to our next point, which is, let's just say you want to edit certain things about your video. In order to edit the media, what you need to do is click where it says edit, and then over here where it says edit media, you simply find the clip you'd want to edit, for example this one, and then it actually highlights a part of the script that this media covers, so which is perfect for you to find out what new stock media you would need. So if you want to upload one that you have online, or maybe even something that you've recorded yourself, then you could upload media here. But if you want to find something else you'd want to utilize from InVideo, then you could simply search for it. And then once you found footage that you want to replace with, all you'd simply have to do is click where it says replace, and then as you can see, it's replaced the image for you. And you can go about doing this for your entire video, wherever you see fit. Next, if you want to edit the script, you can edit it by simply clicking where it says edit script and going through the entire script, clicking the one you'd want to edit and making whatever changes you see fit. And also, if you wanted to change the background music, you could do so as well by clicking where it says edit music, and then you could scroll through all the different options it's giving you, and then simply click on the one you'd want and it would replace it. Or if you have something specific in mind, let's say something more upbeat, then you could also give that a search, listen to what they sound like. Maybe not that one. And it would be the same process. You simply click onto it and then it will go ahead to replace it. Once you're done, be sure to hit apply changes and all your changes will be made to your video. Now, my favorite way to edit, which I always mention in every video, is using the text to edit feature. And I'll just show you a few ways you could edit this video to make it quite perfect. Now, I'm very satisfied with this, but let's just say I didn't quite like the subtitles. I can go about changing this if I wanted to. In fact, remember earlier, I showed you that there are lots of different subtitles you could choose from. So how would you know the one you prefer if you don't test them all out? So in order to change the subtitles, I could simply say something like this. So I could say change subtitles to Hormozy style and then click generate. And now let's see what it looks like.
Today, I'm taking you on a journey to one of Europe's hidden gems, Albania. Here are the top 12 must-visit spots in this amazing country.
Or I could say something like this, add bold subtitles with popping effects and hit generate. And now let's take a look at it.
Today, I'm taking you on a journey to one of Europe's hidden gems, Albania. Here are the top 12 must-visit spots in this amazing country.
That's how easy it is to change the subtitles if you wanted to. And you could keep changing it till you find the one you think works perfectly for you. And now let's just say, for example, you wanted to change the voice, you wanted to change the accent. You go about doing this the same exact way by just telling it to do so and it will do it. So let's say I wanted to put this to a Russian voice. All I'd have to say is this, change VO, meaning voiceover, to Russian voice. And then hit generate. Now let's see what it sounds like.
Путешествий. Сегодня я приглашаю вас в путешествие по одной из скрытых жемчужин Европы – Албании. Вот 12 мест, которые обязательно стоит посетить в этой удивительной стране.
Now, I don't know Russian, but this sounds Russian to me. If you know Russians, let me know if it sounds good or if it's good. But as you could see, not only did it change the voiceover, but it also went ahead to change the subtitles. I didn't have to do anything. Let's try another language. This time, we're going to change it to an Indian voiceover. Okay, now that it's done, let's take a look at what it looks like.
घूमने के शौकीन हो ना आप? आज मैं आपको यूरोप के एक छुपे हुए हीरे अल्बेनिया की सैर कराता हूँ।
Once again, I'm not fluent in this language, but to me, it sounds pretty good. Let me know in the comments if it does. And you can continuously do this for whichever language, accent, voice, dialect that you'd want to use, and it will get it done for you all without you having to do anything yourself. Now, I'm gonna go ahead to put this back to English. Now, once you finish editing your video and you're happy with what it looks like, all that's missing for you to do is to download it so that you could upload it to your YouTube channel. And remember, this is the exact process that my client used to get their channels monetized, and it only took them posting about 40 videos. But as you can see, it does not take you a lot of time to actually make those videos. So from here, what you need to do is download it. So in order to download it, you'd want to click where it says download, and then you want to click download video. For the download settings, ensure you have no watermark selected, no in-video branding, and 1080p selected. Hit continue, and then your video will begin to export so you could download it and upload it to your YouTube channel. And it will contain a full script, voiceover, stock media, and background music. So if you wanted to create a channel like this, now you know a way you can get started doing so. But hold on now, don't click off this video yet, because if you want to learn more from me, which you probably should, then you need to check out this other video on my channel.